Hello students, today we are going to learn about spherical mirrors, right? So mirror, as we all know that these are the objects which reflect the light, okay? So what are spherical mirrors? So spherical mirrors is basically mirrors formed out of spheres or spherical glasses. So suppose there is a hollow sphere, right? I can only draw a circle, so you have to imagine that in a two-dimension this is a sphere, hollow sphere, nothing is inside. And if you cut, suppose if you cut this sphere like this, you will get this curve, right? A bowl type structure. So to make a mirror, what we do, we basically polish one surface of the glass object, right? So here also we can polish one surface, but there are two ways of polishing this curved surface, okay? Either we can polish it from outside, or let's make another curve, we can polish from inside, correct? So when we polish from outside, this mirror is called as my concave mirror, right? Remember the word cave, okay? This mirror is forming a cave, right? And when the polish is inside, it is known as my convex mirror. Okay, so there are two types of spherical mirror. One is concave mirror and one is convex mirror. Concave mirror is formed when the outside of the circle or of the sphere is polished and inside is my reflecting surface. Okay, the reflecting surface is what? Reflecting surface is inside. Whereas in convex mirror, the reflecting surface is outside and the polish is inside. Okay, so these are the two types of spherical mirrors. Now we will understand the basic terms of the mirror, spherical mirrors. Okay. Let us understand with the help of concave mirror, right? This is my concave mirror. I have polished it outside. So now this mirror, basically, if I take from this end to this end, this is known as my size of the mirror, okay? Or we call it as aperture, right? Aperture is basically what? Size of the mirror from one end to another end. Right? Now in normal experiments and when we are talking about other formulas, this aperture will be very small. Remember this thing. You can say very small as compared to other things. So this aperture will be very small. Now next, the midpoint of this mirror, the whole size, the midpoint, this is known as pole of the mirror. Okay. Now we have seen that this curved part is basically what? A smaller part of a bigger sphere. So if I, let us say, complete this, right? So there will be some center. There will be some center. Okay. This center is known as my center of curvature, correct? This center of this curve is a small part of the whole sphere, so this is known as my center of curvature. Now if you join this center of curvature with pole, Okay, this line is called as principal axis. Okay, the center of curvature is, let us term it as C. This pole is what? P. So my principal axis is CP or PC, whatever you say. You can extend this line towards C or towards P. Okay, but this line is called as principal axis. Now this distance from the center to the pole P, this PC, is basically what? Radius. The radius of curvature. Correct? From center to pole, basically what? Center to the point at the curve is known as my radius. We all know this thing. Correct? Next is the midpoint of this center and pole. Midpoint is basically what? Focus. We call it as focus and denote it as F. C, P, F. Right? This is my focus. Why we call it focus? Because when all the rays, if they come parallel to the principal axis, they come at single point, or we call it as they just get focused on one point, so we call it that point as focus. Okay, and this F and P, the distance from the pole, distance of the focus from the pole, this FP, this is known as my focal length and denoted by small f. This radius is capital R. Okay, so basically what? This is my F and R, right? So we know the aperture, pole, center of curvature, radius of curvature, focus and focal length. Now if I draw a plane, now imagine I can draw here a line perpendicular to the principal axis and passing through the focus, right? This is, you can say, focal line. A line passing through the focus and perpendicular to the principal axis is known as focal line. And if you can imagine a plane, if I make a two-dimensional, right, a plane, right, suppose this duster, I am keeping it here. So this duster is basically what? Forming a plane at focus, which is in front of the mirror. This plane is known as my focal plane. Right? Similarly, this will be for convex mirror also. Okay, these are the terms. What we have learned? We have learned aperture of the mirror, which is very small in normal thing. Then midpoint of the mirror is pole. Then the center is called as center of curvature, center of the sphere, which is a bigger part of the sphere or spherical mirror, center of curvature. Then we have CP as radius of curvature, the length from center to P. Then the midpoint of CP is known as focus, and the length of focus from P is known as focal length. And if you draw a line perpendicular to the principal axis, it will be focal line. If you draw a plane, it will be called as focal plane. Right? So this is all about my spherical mirror.